That music is so relaxing. Take a deep breath. Let it out. It's time to relax with another Friday Flipper and Gab sesh. Oh my goodness, I have had a time of it. I'm ready to just chill. I had wondered, if you follow along, if you've been watching my Friday videos, you know I've been going between House Flipper Crab Game until I finish Crab Game. And then I'm going to take a break and just do a few Fridays in a row, which is House Flipper. But last week I was not feeling great. I'll get more into that in a bit, but I was wondering for this Friday, do I come in with the Crab Game? Or do I stick to like what would have been scheduled otherwise with this Friday being House Flipper? And I really needed the chill time of House Flipper. Just super relaxing, nice easy things to do. Can just chat away without anything being too distracting. We've got much to do. I haven't even said hi. Hello, how are you? I hope your week's gone well and you're having a fab Friday. Oh my god, there's so much to sell still. Alright, bring it out. Sell the couch? Big couch. Alright, I'm into it. Really redesign the place. Get rid of it all. Keeping these. Okay, keep the plants, obviously. Get rid of that. Get rid of... Oh, keeping the TV. That's fine. Again, I'm very glad this game doesn't let you accidentally sell. I was looking at the Frozen District store page because we are days away from the first House Flipper Remastered coming out, and I would really like to do maybe not a series, but a big old video where I go around and check it out. God, I would love to maybe like just live stream play it for a few hours, but I can't guarantee that my house is gonna be like chill for a few hours at a time. Oh, got more stuff to build. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Nope. I done wrong. I done goofed. Oh, but it didn't actually... Ooh. No problems. It's all chill. See, it's chill time. It's super relaxing. There's no need for dogs barking. Hang on. Alright, I have wedged the door open a crack for his lordship to come and go as he pleases. And also stop my voice from carrying too far through the house, bothering anybody else at home. Yeah, like I say, I can't always guarantee that the house is going to be quiet enough to not have crazy interruptions to a few hours long live stream. But also, if I do have interruptions, I can always just mute it and say, be right back or whatever. Just super casual, fun little time. That seems like something fun to do. I'll think on it. Like I say, I got a couple of days until it even comes out. I gotta see if it's even affordable. It might start... Because I think it's coming with all of the DLC from the first game in one big package, so like, it might be crazy expensive and totally unaffordable for me. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Whoa, what happened there? I paint like the screen. Let's do the selection. Shoop. You know, I always like to say if it's Friday, you gotta have yourself a little bit of a treat. I have been working on since like my last D&D sesh this pack of Jelly Babies, and I've got my last few for now. Oh shit, there's meant to be a door there. Oh well. Doesn't matter if we paint over where like a door is going to go. So if we go here. Door. Bye. Perfect. Now, in this tiny little room, more paint. Buy. Place. Click. Grab. This is what I've been needing. Nice. Super chill. Super relaxing. I was busy last week because my parents were away If you're new here and you don't know, I live in a huge, not huge, huge family in a not so huge house. We're all living on top of each other. Economy and all that. And it's nice that we can, like, you know, look after my grandparents and all keep an eye on each other and everything. My parents were away, so stepping up for them wherever they might not be, cooking for them, cooking for my grandparents more often, looking after them, taking them shopping runs and stuff like that more than I would usually do. And also trying to clean up after my younger siblings and everything like that. Just all that busy stuff. It's the same. Hands, put things away. On top of that, I wasn't feeling too well by the end of the week. I was just having a bit of a rough time of it. Let's do the small room first before we go run around. I really thought that we were gonna come in here. This was gonna be like 2 minutes to finish up the last bits, and then we were gonna like putz around, just looking to see what next shows you want to do. Yeah, I wasn't feeling super great by the end of last week, although midweek, because I decided pretty much halfway through the week, like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to give my videos the kind of attention I want to and do a good recording or anything, so I'm just going to have to leave it off for this week because I feel absolutely horrendous. And it's okay to take a break every now and then. Even though, like, again, this is mostly like a passion fun project that I like to do, but I like that it's part of my own therapeutic exercises to just get me doing more in my week. Part of the whole, like, long-term struggle of depression and being able to do anything and all that jazz. This kind of, like, doing something I love every week sort of thing is helping me become a more productive person. We love that for us. But I'm also learning to be okay with times where I can't be a productive person. Also very therapeutic. So it's all good. But I am sad that I missed out on putting up my usual Saturday video. I feel miffed at myself that I haven't taken on the next crab boss. But mostly about my Saturday video, I was like, oh, what if next week I do like 2 videos on Saturday to make up, not on Saturday, do like a Wednesday video and a Saturday video, all with Irredeemable, to kind of catch up on that a bit, but I also didn't want to overwork myself when I have like a million other things I gotta do or want to do that's like outside of videos. So just tomorrow, Saturday, we'll be getting totally lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Poor dogs. Getting upset that, you know, people exist outside. Tomorrow, Friday, yes, will be part 7, I think, of my Irredeemable series. Boom. We're into a new chapter of it. It's very fun. It's so fun to play. And I was almost thinking like, oh, what if I keep playing? What if I just keep going and get like the next 2 episodes recorded or something? But I'm trying to do things a little bit at a time. I much prefer that. Like, I've tried that with my Alice long Let's Play series, trying to do some recordings back to back to back, and I don't love it because I just end up getting too quiet. Right, what else we got going on in here? Hang on. Are we sure there's nothing else going on the walls? Okay. Let's try and get some of these big pieces of furniture out. Jeez, this thing's huge. Bucket there. Close this door. Like, this kind of fits perfectly against that wall, you know? What else is there? This. Bye. We're obviously gonna put this right here. Very nice, very nice. We got flow. Big pin board. Get a vision board in front of you for whatever plant stuff you're doing, or reminding you when and how they need to be taken care of, I guess. Where is... There we go. Flipper tool. But we're not flipping. Change style. Change size. There we go. That feels more centered. Beautiful. Okay. I finally, last week finished the second part of, If on a Winter's Night for Travelers, and that was super fun and has me pumped to go and play some more Wii games. Oh my goodness, first dogs, and now I'm getting calls. Give me a minute. And timer resume. Man, I hate when like your mobile network company or anyone else like that kind of sends you texts or emails being like, hey there, buddy pal, like I don't freaking know you, just tell me this is your statement or whatever it is. I don't need you being like, hi buddy, hi friend, neighbor Bruni. Wouldn't you love to know about this? Things like that. I do not need to know, I do not care. Oh, almost in there. Can I shove it back just like a little bit? There we go. Tucked in there nicely. Oof. I don't know. Because like this has got all the bars in the way, I don't really want to put the watering can on there. Let's put that there. Easily grabbable. There we go. Potting station, very important. What am I saying? All caught up on video news. Oh yeah, things wrong with me. So not feeling great last week, and then I kind of forgot that I was feeling bad because I had a really fun D&D session, even though, God, 2 members of our party bit the bullet. Very sad, they had to roll new characters, but it was such a fun game. Lots of fun role-playing getting to meet the new characters and everything. Sorry, just considering where things I want them to go. A little bit of a snake plant. More snake plants. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Da da da. Da. Try and get some of these smaller ones in these wee pots. I don't know where any of the like bigger ones are gonna be going. Should I be trying to fit more than one into each pot there? Because we haven't got a lot to go with. Oh, I forgot. We have this right here. Boom. 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 Ba-dum. Dum 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 dum. Yeah. Yeah, I was feeling I forgot that I was feeling bad at all. After that D&D session, the next morning my sister was like, hey, you want to go for a Costco run? I'm like, sure, might as well go see if they've got like meat on a deal or anything like that. And I got roped into lifting some really heavy box for her. It had like some patio furniture, like 2 chairs and a table in it, and she's got no muscle mass to her whatsoever. I'm a big strong boy, so I had to try picking it up myself and packing it away in the car and everything else. And it was only when I got home and was putting shopping away, something was strained by me lifting the stupid heavy box. But when I was like walking just away from the box, like my ankles went out from underneath me or something, from like my hips like twitching in a weird way or something like that, and my back and my hip bones were in agony for the next couple of days. Like, I'm recording this pretty early. I'm recording this on Wednesday just so I've got time to get a few things I've been putting off done with the rest of my week, between now and Friday. But yeah, total pain. Just frustrating because, you know, I want to be running around doing a million things. I ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. Can I put this on like that? This feels a bit dark and dingy. What if I just put the watering can in the shelf anyway? Boop. Trowel. Bye. Bye. The alt shift. There we go. Beautiful. Nice little setup. Get the overhead light on in here. Why won't you turn on? Oh, there we go. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hang on, gotta move this bucket somewhere. Just in here. This is where you put your leaves for composting or your extra soil or something. I don't know. But hey, we got 2 more rooms down. Here's me wondering, like, oh, what are we gonna putter about with by the end of the next episode? No, by the end of, by the time we finish this area and have to find something else to do. But this might take up a good bit of our time, and I have not restarted my timer. No, I have restarted my timer. My phone just went blank screened. Right, hands. Okay, what do we need? What do we need? Paint. Buy. Place, click, link. Alright. Do this. Grab. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Other big news for me. I was already talking earlier a little bit about me doing videos as part of me doing like some ongoing self-therapy, but my doctor prescribed therapy, going in every Friday to do talking therapy and all that jazz, is up for its like 12-week review, even though I started more than 12 weeks ago because there was some time where my doctor was off and times when the department was closed and all that jazz. But basically, so like my next session, I will not be talking about my feels at all. I will just be saying if I think, like, has this been helping? Do we want to continue? You know? And I'm like warring with that thing inside me again where it's like, do I think that I'm taking resources from someone else when it's like so hard to get into therapy and things like that? Just because, like, I'm in my mind, I'm like, oh, you're not in, like, the worst 100% possible place a person can be sort of thing. And I gotta get over that and remind myself to be staying a little bit selfish for my own sake. Try and get fixed up. What else do I need? Finishing surfaces. Buy. Where's this going? Ooh, it's going everywhere. I'm not gonna finish with just doing like a little bit of trim. Shoop. But yeah, there's just like so much of my talking therapy that I'm like, we haven't even scratched the surface yet, because I feel like most of my sessions I come in and I'm like, this has like been what I'm emotionally dealing with this week. And we talk about that a little bit, usually because I just like want to get some thoughts I've had like out of my head right away before I forget about them. But it means that we haven't been able to talk about more deep-seated issues. We've still been doing a bit of that because, like, you know, all my issues have like a cornerstone sort of thing. But yeah, she was like even saying like, yeah, we haven't touched on this yet, or this or this. And I'm eligible for like up to 2 years of this therapy. And like say it's just them like, you know, it's part of the thing to like check in at the 12-week stage and just see if we think it's going well or not. And I think it's definitely helping me. So I would like to continue. But I'm just still like thinking like, oh, but what if I go in there and the doctor is kind of like giving me the signal like, I don't know if you really do need it or anything. But like, I doubt that's how that's gonna go. She just sent me with a like, you know, don't worry too much for next session. I was like, okay, sure. I'm not gonna worry at all. So I wonder if that's gonna end up being like a shorter meeting, because usually like they last 50 minutes. Oh. But yeah, so I have that to look forward to. Fun therapy session. It'll be, like I say, 2 days from now. I'll just go in, have the meeting, get it over with, and even though there's a part of me that's like irrationally afraid that like they're gonna be, oh no, you can't have therapy anymore, you're not getting to do that at all, bye. I'm mostly kind of over that and just feeling comfortable, because like I know that I surely do want to, and I think like with this kind of stuff, they're like, what you as the patient thing is kind of like what we're going to go with, because they gotta kind of like trust in what I feel about it, if that makes any sense. I don't know if this is staying here, because I think it's just like travel box with flowers in it. A little music, a little spritz. Okay, what else we got? Little side. Oh, big table. Okay, so that might have some chairs for it. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay, big sofa. Yes, some nice warm colors in here. Grab this. Put you over here for now while I figure out this sofa setup. Because we can always put that there. Or we could put it over here. Which one do we prefer? We prefer it like this? Or do we prefer it like this? I kind of like how that looks. It looks very cozy. And I kind of hate when you have a sofa with its back facing like walls and windows like this. I have this set up in my living room with the big windows, and I'm currently in my living room setup where the two-seater has its back to the window, and I hate that because you're not like really sitting in the sun, and for people from the outside just looking at the back of your couch, so it's not very pretty or anything. So I think we're gonna go with that. They can always put something else on here. Put more flower planters. Ah, my wrist. Ah, we gotta take it easy. This is the other thing that started happening in the past few days. Like as soon as my back pain disappeared, which was annoying because like everyone was back in the house by that point. My parents were back from their little holiday and everything. It was all busy, and people were like wanting me to do things and help them out with stuff. It was like I can't walk. It hurts so bad. So I can't help anybody, sorry. And I'm actually a helpful person. Oh, wish you. Now he's got the other one started. But yeah, I've been getting like some shooting pain up my arm. So right now I've got like the compression gloves on. I've got oh, whatever you call the stretchy bandages you put over your like wrist or ankles when you get a sprain, and it is helping. I just gotta like take it easy with the computer. So next, like I got a lot of stuff I wanted to get done on my computer today after I'm done with the recording part of today. Hydration. So I'm still gonna be sitting at my computer desk, but I'm gonna take it easy. Always like take a seat back, do some little arm stretches. I'm not trying to get more injuries and just keep having to slow down all the time. But we're also not like gonna just try and keep working through pain or anything like that. We're gonna try and take it chill. Right. What do we need to buy still? Big rug. Thank you. Oh, such a nice, like, mauve color. It's really messing with the balance of the room. There we go. This makes this. Like, this might be fine, like, if we put some plants along here. There we go. got the intention to fill this space with more stuff. Let's get this out here. It's a weird place to have this. Ah! Okay, I'm trying to get to underneath you plants. Where's the crouch button when you need it? Do I have a crouch? Oh, there we go. Okay. Take it with me. There we go. Fill up the space just a little bit more. Maybe over a little bit. That makes it feel like you've got a more deliberate reason to have the rug so over. What if I just pull this over a little bit, round it out a bit more? There we go. There we go. That's feeling nice. And I'll put this one here. Put this here. Good tab. Good chair. Lovely. And then... oh, another one. Makes sense. Tab. I like having them kind of like screwed about as if like someone has just gotten up from them. Rather than like furniture all put in the exact kind of place it would be like if you're cleaning up a restaurant at the end of the night and putting everything in its proper place. I don't love that feel when you're setting out at home. And yet here I am, making sure these chairs are aligned. Some things can be scattered, some things not. Another one! Dang it. Right, gotta move these around again. What? Well, right there. Yeah, hopefully if I get plenty of work done on my computer today, I can go do some traditional drawing or painting. I've been needing to do it. I've still been like getting a little bit done here and there, which I'm very glad of, managing to get a few things done each week instead of like going weeks without getting anything done. Am I done? No, gotta buy 2 more things. Rug. Bye. That's gonna be awful because, you know, every time you move a chair it's gonna be kicking up a bit there, but it's fun. Where's this going? I guess it's just going here? I don't love it. Keep it to the side a bit. I just feel like when you have something tall like that sitting in the middle of the room, it just feels like something for you to bang into. It's like I don't like pillars just kind of being in the middle of the room or something. But I'm happy with this. Let's get out of here. Go to our house, blabber some more, see what else we're gonna maybe do. We still got a little bit of time. Let's hit Activity tab and shift and enter. Finish job now. You will earn a big moolah. I think there's been new buildings added with recent updates, so I'm excited. Look at that living room, so cozy in there. Look at that, what a difference. Just gotta spend a couple grand putting walls up and down. Nice cozy office space. Continue. Job finished, well done. Is everything to your liking now? This is a great improvement. I like the new furniture and there's space for my work, which is the most important, so thank you. In the future, feel free to ask for tips about plant cultivation. I'll hold you to it when I gotta do some landscaping jobs, maybe. I haven't had any of my jelly babies. Oh. Overloading. This game was struggling with the loading when I first booted it up. That was much faster. Alright. We really need to like lighten up our house, get bigger, brighter lights. Like this room is. I think we get rid of the chandelier, get a different table set up. I'm not married to it now, it's no longer Christmas. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Get rid of it. Good, look at this house. So. Hang on. Ooh, new items. New, show me new. Is this, okay. So we got some funky fences. Textures. What is this? Wall panels. They're weird. Glass doors for your bathrooms and saunas. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I'm definitely gonna play with that. These I like as well. Kind of like fill in your corners a bit if you want, if that's your vibe. Alright. Email. New emails. Ooh. Let's take a look. Wait. Every reading this. What was this guy? At first I thought like I saw the rhino top. I was like, he's in a pirate hat, and I'm like, no, this looks more like a bear costume. This one we've already read. Cleaning up after a flood. Oh dear. Had a lost child in the forest. Look at this house. Oh my goodness. Once upon a time, a little girl wandered into a small hut in the forest. Just kidding. No, we need to alert child service. No, we are just kidding. No need to alert child services. But our son's close friend is going to stay with us for the whole summer, and my wife and I think we need to prepare the house for double the trouble. Starting with finally fixing the adult's bedroom, since the kids are big enough to sleep on their own. With our room moved downstairs, there should also be plenty of space left for more storage furniture in our rooms. We were also thinking about expanding the living room so there's enough space for everyone at the table. This will require walling off a part of the porch, which is why we chose to contact a specialist. We hope we can make it fit with the rest of the house. Okay. Cheers, B-Bear. Interesting wording. What's another interesting looking house? Good day to you. I need help with redoing an unfinished construction. You'll have to remove some of the walls to make it a one-story building, as we only need space for a married couple. Other than that, hang on. Just finishing up all the rooms, down to decorations and furniture. Creating a pool on a newly separated terrace would also be a nice touch. It might sound like a lot of work, but I wish to entrust it to someone reliable. 30 years ago, my dad lost his job in the lumber mill, and my parents decided to move to the city, leaving the unfinished house behind. They did it to ensure I have a good future, but now I have a prospering business. It's time to express my gratitude to them. I hope more than help. Maya Kelly. May slow fashion. Also very interesting. I am stuck. All these sound like fabulous jobs, but also there's so many houses that we could buy and fix up, which does sound fun, but I'm really enjoying more when we have stories to follow. Nothing here. That's fine. Back. Just checking that there aren't any jobs in the rest of the places. It's all happening in the woods. We might as well get started on one. You know? I'm feeling the family one. Weirdo guy here who gets into whatever this writing was attempting to be. I like those. Explore some more. Trying to think. Been over my various injuries and what's happening in therapy right now and whatever else. Oh my god, this is magical. This is so freaking magical. Look, even on the fence post, that's so cute. What the heck? Oh, I can't get past here to look, but look at the little wishing well. It's either a sakura or a magnolia tree, not sure. I'm going magnolia just because like it's big blooms. This is as far around the boundary as I can walk. I take it we're not doing much outside stuff. What's this? Child from the Zoom Hills. No, we gotta do a perimeter look around first. Oh, round windows. Bird houses everywhere. God, we've had like swallows out on the railing every single day. They usually nest around the other side of the house, so it's nice to see them hanging around here all the time. This is water. A potting station. Got sunflowers and everything. This place is gorgeous. Yes, yep. Let's get some of this. Just clean it up a little bit. Subscribe. I gotta... Oh, I'm hunching forward too much. Lean back a little bit. I've been waiting for it to be just the right time to go and clean like the outside, like patio and balcony bit of the house. It needs cleaned at least once a year, especially right before the summer. Gotta clean up for my grandparents and me and everything. But I gotta wait for it not to be a miserable, cold, rainy day in Scotland, and then I also gotta wait for a day where I don't have some weird back injury or something holding me back. Because I'm not gonna exacerbate. It's a lot of work to scrub the whole deck and scrub the, like, say, floor and the ceiling, windows, and everything. It's a lot. And I'm just got my mom's being like, oh, don't scrub too hard because like the paint from the decking comes off. And I'm like, well, I kind of have to because there's an entire winter's worth of burden. I gotta like scrub up. I gotta put a little bit of elbow grease in there, so you just gotta have to touch it up with paint. A couple of musty things. Ooh, getting rid of the doors? Alright. Whatever you say, boss. Placing some little bit of broken fencing. Where outside am I building? Oh, all around here. Oh, extending the porch. Alright. Bum. Breaking myself out. Oh no. Oh, I can't wait to go inside and look at the furniture. This just is like making me feel like what it must feel like to live inside like garden center. Just little statues and things everywhere. Oh my goodness. A little bit of a mess. Just a little bit. Oh my god, with the greenery inside as well. What is this texture on the ceiling? You can do that? Oh my god, I'm getting ideas. I'm getting thoughts and ideas in my head. What's back there? Is that Dungeons and Roaches or something? What is this one? I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like Dungeons and Roaches. Gotta look in all the rooms. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, yeah, this really needs to clean out. Look at this, like, this here with, like, the trunk going up and branching out. That is what I always wanted to do as, you know, a kid to young teen, was to have that, but, like, have, like, shelves in it, build something out of paper mache that sat in the corner of my room and, like, spread out, and, like, I could hang fairy lights from the branches and put books in the shelves. That was my like, childhood dream for my bedroom. Never did it. It's too much work. Too much work. Although this was something I said to my therapist, I think I struggled a lot as like a kid to young teen to older teen with being very proactive with things in my life and making them happen. You know, just like lots of small ways where I could have been making my day-to-day life easier that I just didn't do. And I think it was like, you know, part of the whole depression thing. Which, yeah, super, huh. One bed was too hard, one bed was too soft, and one bed was just right. Oh my god, what is going on in here? It's like... Oh, this is adorable. It's like when you see all those YouTube videos of like parents cleaning out the weird crawl spaces to turn into like a little hiding nook for their kids, which is so awesome. I've only ever seen stuff like that, like just filled with junk boxes and spiders. God, this house is so cute. Okay, get up from the crouch. This is definitely going to be a bigger job than I thought. It's got a tower and everything. Oh, yeah, I love the little space aliens. Oh, this is so nice. Making me feel inspired to get like crafty and stuff. I had a typewriter once that I got in a charity shop and could never get it to work right. The ribbon was like totally screwed up, but I just kind of liked having it around. Right. Let's try and get some jobs done before we give it a rest for the day. It's been super relaxing. It's been just what I needed after feeling super stressed out the past couple of weeks, because like before last week I had the big flat painting I was doing, the my friend coming around and all that. I can't remember how long ago that was or anything. Was that the week before, week after? Like, time is becoming a weird soup right now. No idea what's going on. Sell that. God, it's so nice. It's almost a shame to be walled up, but I'm sure we're gonna get some big, gorgeous windows in here. But yeah, I've just been needing like chill background music, chill little jobs, putting things together. Like say this game is like the digital version of doing a full 1,000-piece puzzle at my table without as much back pain from bending over. There we go. Nice. Okay. Buy windows first? I just want to see how this is gonna look all nice and opened up. There we go. I wish I did want the sills on. In or out? Does it matter? Looks like it's facing in the way. Honestly, windows could have been bigger, but I'm sure it will fill out nicely. Surface finishes? Oh wait, so this whole wall's coming down. Okay, maybe sell anything that needs to be sold on this wall first. Sell that. Nothing else? Go good on there? Anything in here? None of that's being sold, none of that's being sold, which is totally fine by me. Knock her down, boys! Oh, I remember something. Oh, let's go right there. Oh, so much wall. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, I have been doing this, putting videos up on YouTube for a couple months now. I say a couple months, been past the half-a-year mark for sure by this point. And, you know, some of the magic of, like, seeing, like, oh my god, I have, like, one person viewed my video, or, like, oh, more than, like, my friends who I asked to HM see my videos so I can get my viewership up to help the algorithm. As, like, it's gone past that number of, like, people I asked to check it out, so that means that strangers watch my video. I'm super excited about that. Some of that magic has started to fade. But I was super excited because one of my videos got its first ever, over 100 views, and I was like, it's super exciting. I just think, like, you know, you gotta have a reminder, like, oh yeah, it's, like, really, really cool that, like, anybody at all is watching my videos. I really, like, you know, wanted to come in here and just share something I love, something I like doing. And I'm getting to do that. It's very nice. Okay. Okay, we still got things to sell, so let's do that. Alright, what's being sold? All this stuff. Since this house is, like, set up to have, like, the Goldilocks and the Three Bears kind of thing going on with, like, you know, the big chair, the little chair, and the littlest chair and stuff, I don't mind his being weird as much. So, garbage. Gonna have to hoover that up. Oh, slippers for us to straighten up later. Yeah, this is the state their house has been in after one kid running around. Another kid's coming around. Anything in the fridge? No? Smart. If you're not going to be staying here for half the year, gotta make sure it's cleaned out. Anything else that need to be sold? A few things. No, these are all buys. Stains, still stains. Oh, that was next to nothing. Like, it's just like the pop and a pop mean that there is stains to clean that I just can't see. Hard to say. Okay, let me stand right here, see what shows up. Paint. Paint by paint go down. There we go. Ah, we're gonna get a nice door there. Get one, and you get, and you get, and you get. There we go. Yep. There we go. Paint down. Freehand it a little bit. And there. It could be that I meant to be putting some kind of like wood trim around these windows though. Like with this. Like if I grab this, I buy it and I put it down. It's not showing up for the windows, so I'm just gonna paint the windows. That works well for me completely. Put that there. Ooh, I've been watching a new show on Netflix. Was it the Woo something? Hang on. Pop Netflix open. Go to continue watching. The Wonder Fooies. It's like 2 O's and an IS at the end after the Wonder F, Wonder Fooies. Where it's like, you know, set in the 90s, and there was like an orphanage full of kids being like experimented on, and people in the town are picking up weird powers from like the waste product getting into stuff from people's experiments and stuff, and shenanigans happening around that. And the lead female actress in particular, she's so funny. She does like a lot of great like body humor with her acting. She's just so fun to watch, especially in juxtaposition with like the male protagonist guy who's just like obviously there to just look like a pretty boy, and so far has like no redeeming qualities other than he's like a bit mysterious and kind of a dick. Yeah, I've watched the first couple of episodes. It's very nice, very fun. No. Grab it. Sell that. Surface finish. Go. This is also, this game is just scratching that itch that I've been having to go full creative mode in Minecraft. and just spend some time making and building stuff in there. Whether it's here or Minecraft, I'm having fun with it. Right, sell that. There we go. Excuse you, sir. All this woofing. You got nothing to woof about. Oh, away he goes. Off to investigate around the house. And I gotta paint inside that wall and also inside this window. Gotta ding it. Hang on. If I go here and I go R, copy, find that, buy it, place it, grab it, paint it, quick upgrade it. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Ain't that just lovely? Hang on, I got it. Hands, place, fully open. Wait, wait. Whoop, no. Grab it. You might be wondering, why are you painting that instead of putting wood down on it? I'm imagining that this is all like concrete and that it's just some more concrete floor before it turns into wood. Okay, it makes the room feel like it's got a bit of a seam around it, a bit of an edge. You've got a transition between the outside and the inside a little bit, which I do enjoy. Just boundaries around between the inside and the outside. Right, and now we can sell this. Nope. R, money, sell. There we go. Oh, need the stretch. Hey, after I done this recording, let's see, I gotta go take out second load of washing that I put in today. I've gotta get some dishes done, have some lunch, take the dogs out, come back in, and hopefully spend... Oh, I've still got work to do on my computer. I was gonna be like, oh, I can just go right into doing some like drawing or anything, but that might be a late evening kind of thing, and I gotta spend the rest of the day getting stuff done at my computer, because there's other things I want to get done tomorrow and Friday. I don't know, Friday might be fine this week. Like I say, it's a different kind of therapy session, whereas like we're just talking about if we're continuing with it or not, so I might not feel like an emotionally drained mess. Let's finish off this little room bit. We'll finish off in here once I make sure that I'm definitely standing in here. Okay, so is this going to go in here? That's just like asking for people to come through that door and crash into this table. But where, other than that, could it possibly go? Right, like it's a pretty big table to put in here and still be able to get out here. I suppose that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Especially since I can like take this and I can put it back just a little bit, so we've got more room for you to not hit anything on your way through. Got 2 big adult chairs and 2 cutesy kid chairs. There we go. I like these chandeliers with the yellow and brown because I just watched Beauty and the Beast last night for something to have on with supper. Oh my goodness, you can mess with it in so many ways. Not quite sure what all of those are doing, but yeah, do we just have it out a little bit, or do we want to move it so it's over the table? Do we want it centered on the room, or do we want it centered over the table? I think I can live with it being centered over the table. Well, that's my timer saying it's been 50 minutes. So like I said, let's finish up this little room and then we can come back into this magical landscape. Not next week, but the week after. Oh, not exiting out right now. Tab, 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 tab. by light switch. So as soon as you come in the door, you can turn on the lights. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Why have I not been using? It's huge. Hello.
Have you had coffee yet?
I'm in the middle of recording. I'm not having coffee right now. Sorry, what was I saying? God, is my dad just home and he's looking for me to make a pot of coffee with the fancy grinder beans and all that. And my dogs are very happy to see him home. So I said, give me a minute to finish up the video and I'm gonna go make some coffee. And have some coffee while I'm doing all my washing stuff. Look at this thing, it's adorable, but it's also huge. Oh, I fear, like, Did you hear that scrambling about? My dog trying to follow my dad everywhere. Thing is, with this in this corner, looks cute, but it would just get smashed between the door and there. So, what if we swap it with the sunflowers? Yoink. Put these here. Love that. Put this. God, that's so magically fairy tale cute. So adorable. God. Alright. Put this here. Gotta wonder where I'm gonna put all this stuff. This can go there, that's fine. Let's go here. Can you sit back on there? That'll do for now. Look at this room! What else we got? Another vase. These are so cute. Oh god, see, this is the kind of thing that's making me want to go and find another house for us to do up, because we can really play with some of these things without being tied down to, like, this is my house where I stay and I have to make sure it looks just like me, but we can, like, really experiment with it. God, it's adorable. Ooh, before I like finish up the video, there was other things I was gonna say, like, I've been having a lot of fun playing, Date Everything, and just meeting so many characters and things going crazy over there. It's a good time, so you should check it out. Right. I think we'll leave it there. God, this place is so gorgeous. Do you want to finish it inside or outside? So many beautiful places. I want to just sit on this little bit here and look at this house that we gotta finish painting from the outside. Thank you so much for watching. I love doing my Friday Gap videos, especially if it's just doing a house flipper and chilling. Tomorrow's gonna be Irredeemable Part 7. Look forward to it. And next week is gonna be hopefully me taking out the Duchess Crab Lady. So look forward to that too. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye and see you in another video. Bye bye.